Hi, I'm Shawn Mehring, the Director of Strength and Conditioning here at IJGA, and I'm inside our Strength and Conditioning gym. And I'm here to talk about a question that I get asked a lot, and that is, what is the most important piece of equipment in the gym? Now, there's tons of equipment that I utilize with all my athletes, but the one I seem to be using or incorporating in our workouts a lot more is the kettlebell. Now, the kettlebell has many great uses. One, it amplifies your power output, so utilizing the weight and the different type of weight distribution inside the kettlebell to fully use total body power, whether you're working on rotational, hinging, or just trying to work on postural reinforcement. It teaches the body how to control a constantly changing center of gravity, because as this kettlebell swings or as you hold it in different positions, your body has to react, whether it's to the lateral or to the front or to the back. It also helps build a strong grip. You have to hold on to the handle and make sure that you're stabilizing the kettlebell. It utilizes both strength, cardio, and coordination. One of the flows that I'll show you here in a minute utilizes strength. It puts a cardiovascular or cardiorespiratory path on the movement, and you have to use coordination, being able to connect movements one after the other. And they're portable. You can take these anywhere. I like to take these onto the range and have my athletes use them, whether they're working on some sort of power drill in their golf, take them off to the side, have them do some sort of drills with the kettlebell, and then have them go back to practice and see how their game reacts to the kettlebell or to the power or to the movement that we used. Here's the kettlebell flow that the athletes perform. So here they're doing 2 RDLs, and you're going to connect it right into 2 kettlebell swings up to shoulder to head high. Then he's going to transition into a kettlebell snatch, utilizing power and utilizing some coordination to get that kettlebell up overhead, and then going into 2 overhead lunges, stabilizing the kettlebell with the shoulder up overhead. Okay, here's the breakdown of the kettlebell flow my athletes just did. So they started out with doing 2 RDLs. So with the stance, you want to have your feet underneath your hips, and then you're standing up nice and tall. I'd always tell my athletes chest up, shoulders back to keep a nice straight line posture. From here, you have the kettlebell in the right hand, and what you're going to do is you're going to take your hips and you're going to hinge them back. As you hinge, you stay in erect, upright posture, and you try to go down as far as you can, maintaining good posture. Here, you'll feel it in your hamstrings, and you'll also feel it in your hips and your lower back. From there, you're coming on back up and repeating the motion. So this works as kind of posture reinforcement, core activation, and stabilization within the spine and within that posture. Okay, from there, they went into kettlebell swings. So taking that hinging, taking that hamstring strength that they just kind of activated and maintaining a swing. So adding a cardiovascular element, adding more of a advanced movement with the swing. So they're using the hinge, they're using the hip power, and then the shoulder control to keep that kettlebell from going higher than shoulder width. Then they worked on the kettlebell snatch. So same thing as the swing, but as we come up to the shoulder, our arm bends and it rotates the kettlebell to the top. So we're working on some shoulder stabilization and some shoulder strength. So swing, elbow, rotate, nice and controlled, works good for coordination. And as you get heavier within this movement, say up to 45, 50-pound kettlebells, it gets pretty tough and has to use a lot of power and a lot of strength. And then lastly, they go with the overhead lunge. So maintaining shoulder stabilization, maintaining good posture, so no side bend. This kettlebell wants to pull them this way, so they have to react to the opposite side, and then do their forward lunge with good lunge technique, making sure that their toes, their knees, their hips, and their chest all go forward towards their target in that linear fashion. All equipment in the gym serves a great purpose, and I use a whole bunch of stuff when I program my athletes' workouts. But like I said, lately I've been utilizing a lot more kettlebell exercises when I am programming their workouts. They're in an in-season program right now, so you can get creative. You can use a 15-pound kettlebell in one hand and a 25 or 30-pound kettlebell in the other hand just to work offset weight and activation. You can use 2 kettlebells, and you can do a lot of the stuff with body weight and then incorporate kettlebells as a second progression. So utilizing kettlebells is just a really good way to help build power, increase stamina, coordination, and just get creative and fun with your workouts.